Anonymous Republic Network. We're learning more and more about the January 6th committee. And it's not really looking good, as what the networks are getting to. Now, we're being led to believe that former President Donald Trump was the one behind this whole entire fake ass, in the terms that he was behind the insurrection. I didn't see it as an insurrection. I found it very fishy. Very, very fishy. Because there were emails released, text messages that were shown that Antifa and BLM were involved in this. But there's also patriots that were there trying to, keep things calm. There are emails stating that Antifa and BLM were there. That was leaked out. But this entire it is a sham. It is. And it's not looking good for the Democrats, because they're wanting to go after Trump, even though he is no longer in office. They're still blaming the guy, even though he had nothing to do with what they're trying to get him on. And anybody would know that he wanted it to be peaceful. And the media, like they always do, edited some of the shit that was said. Stuff that was said. Now, of course, they're going to edit it so it can look bad. Like they edited to make Joe Rogan look bad. Which they're still trying to do, because he took ivermectin, which was a medication that was universal. And so now they're gonna say one thing and they're gonna edit the other. And so they're going to try to pretty much prove that they are the most trusted news, which of course can't trust them with what the damn. But How can you trust somebody that you think that they're telling the truth? Which not all media tells the truth. They're not always honest. They're only honest when they think they are honest. But Ashley Babbitt, she was shot and killed by an immigrant from a Somalian immigrant. Now it's not really a citizen, but more a security or like a officer uniform, and shot and killed her. As soon as she went up to either stop somebody from going in or whatnot, he shot her in the chest. She fell back to the ground, died. And this was a individual that had no whatsoever, not a citizen, was never a citizen, but wore a security guard type uniform. Where's it at? And the question is, why this guy who's not a citizen but wore a DC cop uniform in the first place? It's that one question that nobody is asking. They're not asking that question. But this whole committee, this January 6th committee is completely a sham. It's mostly of Democrats and neocon Republicans that hate Trump. And there was no opposition in there to have their own opinion, which they were completely not allowed because, of course, Nancy Pelosi, she's the head of she's the Speaker of the House, which she runs the House, basically, that fucking cunt. But it's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's like you have Jerry Nadler and Schiff. You got fucking Liz Cheney, the daughter of a bald-headed fucker, who was under George W. Bush, who was vice president and shit. Who basically ran that 9/11 day. She completely fucked up. She's about to lose her seat in the Wyoming, her seat. Because they're basically, the whole GOP is about to boot her ass. Because she's incompetent. No, she took over her dad's seat because they're both from Wyoming, and so I don't know why they're doing this committee in the first place. There was no insurrection. It's pretty much that even though Trump said keep it peaceful, well, they're to march down there and protest peacefully, but it seems the media decides to cut and paste this bullshit that they created. But my question is, how come nobody's questioning the Ashley Babbitt murder? You know, she's was shot, killed by a illegal immigrant wearing a DC police uniform. Didn't have a license to carry. This guy basically murdered her. You know. But there are more emails and text messages, a lot of information that's being brought up that the media is basically saying it's what? I'll bet anything that with all this information popping up, they're going to say, oh, it's misinformation, which they're going to do anyway. Which they haven't really. The CNN, MSNBC, CBS, ABC, and NBC have not even really talked about this information. They're sidestepping this. They're basically sidestepping this information, which doesn't go along with their narrative. You know, completely doesn't go with the narrative because they're blaming Trump for this fake insurrection. You know, they use a lot of shit to really screw over the American people. COVID was one of them, was used to screw over the American people. You know. And all you voters, man, all you true voters, you guys were screwed over, man. You know, you guys were straight up screwed over. You know. I don't trust the ballots. You know, I don't trust the mail-in ballots. You know, I don't. That's why I don't vote no more, because I usually vote by mail, which after seeing what happened, I ain't voting again. I will never vote again. Because, you know, you have a right to vote for whoever you want to vote for. You know, they get mad at you because you're not voting for the person who they want in office. Because you're voting against the person that they want in office, which you're voting for the guy you want to be in office. I mean, you're getting your voice heard here. And all of a sudden, they're like getting mad at you because you're voting for someone who's running against their guy or their woman that they want in office. You know? And it's bullshit. It's complete bullshit, you know. And when Gary Johnson was running for office as a libertarian, I voted for him twice. And he was the governor of New Mexico when he was running for president of the United States. He ran as a Republican and also as a libertarian. I want to see the Libertarian Party really shakes, like really rattle cages, man. I want to see the Libertarian Party like really ruffle up some feathers, man. I tell you, because not since Ross Perot, that we had a third party run against a Democrat and a GOP person, you know. And it was Ross Perot, that was a libertarian against Bill Clinton, who was a Democrat, also against the George H.W. Bush Sr., who was a GOP guy, but also a guy that said, we're rushing the New World Order. No, we're not. If they would have done it long time ago. But I mean, it's like all of a sudden they got their boogeyman. And for example, they got the JK assassination. Oh my God! Well, I know who it is. It was Lee Harvey Oswald. Then when 9/11 happened, oh my God, it was Osama bin Laden. That was pretty fast, wasn't it? All of a sudden they got their boogeyman like that. And now this committee is a farce, a fraud, a sham, bullshit. And we all know it. We all know this. We all know it. Now you got fat ass Jerry Nadler. Dude's still a fat ass. I mentioned names in a last video that two videos ago that need to be voted out of office or recalled because they're the reasons why your district is like really failing, really not doing well, really not doing good because these morons, Jerry Nadler, Chuck Schumer, Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham, Mitt Romney, for one too, Dianne Feinstein, Nancy Pelosi, Maxine Waters, Ted Lieu, Adam Schiff. They're the reason why your district sucks right now. AOC, she's the reason why your district sucks. Rashid Tlaib, she's the reason why your district sucks. Ilhan Omar, also the reason why your district sucks. You know, they think they have they think they have it all in hand, but guess what? They don't. They don't. You know. I mean, ask the question. Then you have AOC saying, well, I was almost sexually assaulted. No, you weren't. You weren't even there. You weren't even there. I was almost assaulted. No, you weren't. You weren't even there. If you were there, you'd probably hide in your office masturbating to them voting. Oh, please vote. Oh, please vote. Probably hide in your bathroom because you had to run from Taco Bell. Of course, I do that once in a while because I like their burrito burrito supreme with cheese, which also gives me some gas, which I love to scare my dog with. You know, the whole. But I also love their soft shell tacos, so they're pretty good. I also love their chalupa, which I am named after. I'm a chalupa. I am beefy, cheesy, and delicious. Thank you very much. I'll be here all day. I'm not buying her shit because nope, she's not. I mean, she's like a deer. She's cute but stupid. I mean, like really fucking stupid. Nobody would ever want to fuck this shit, dude. Nobody, because nobody would ever want to fuck a dumb chick. Okay, nobody. They want a smart chick, someone who's smart, but also can see through the bullshit that AOC is spewing. I like a smart woman. I love a smart chick. Smart chicks turn me on. I am smiling from ear to ear all fucking day. And I like a smart chick that also sees through the bullshit of people. And also have a really cool sense of humor, you know. But I don't think why would anybody want to go near AOC? For one thing, I wouldn't go near her. I wouldn't know where her hands were bent. For Christ's sakes, They could have been down the pants of Jerry Nadler for all I care. Well, I don't care because that's some sick shit there. But the committee is completely bullshit. You know, January 6th committee, bullshit. January 6th, bullshit. Insurrection, don't buy it. It's bullshit. And then you have innocent people who weren't even involved in it, who were just standing there not doing anything, sitting there minding their own business, not doing anything. They were arrested. Like Owen Choi from InfoWars. He was just standing there. He didn't go in. He was just standing there, mind his own business, doing a report. You know. It kind of reminded me of the reporters from Ferguson who was at a McDonald's having something to eat. Shit. All of a sudden, two cops come up and arrested them. For what? You know? Because they're reporters. They were filming, you know. Cops hate people filming. What are they afraid of? They're afraid of getting... What are they afraid of? Getting caught blowing their partner? Holy crap. Breaking news. Officer got caught blowing his partner. That's probably something not new. That's probably something not new. Shit. But the thing is, January 6th committee is bullshit. And it is bullshit. And it's a sham. Been a sham, always will be a sham. It's bullshit and always be bullshit. You know? And they're coming up with some stupid shit like they did with the impeachment crap. You know, they're bringing in someone that knows no shit, doesn't know shit, and is full of shit. You know, think they have some shit, which they are basically up to the eyebrows full of shit. You know, it's obvious they're full of shit. Why? Because they're talking. Any evidence? No. Why? Talking while being full of shit. And pretty much, you know, they are trying some way to put Trump behind bars, which there is no evidence at all. Secret Service has proven time and time again he didn't go do anything. Didn't do anything. Nothing happened. Some dumb chick, President Trump tried to, he was pretty upset. He grabbed the Secret Service got by the throat, and he tried to, do that, try to grab the front wheel. Never happened. Somebody paid this bitch off. Somebody paid this bitch off. I bet it was a Democratic committee that paid this bitch off to talk crap. My opinion. But again, January 6th is full of crap. Democrats, since they're born, are still full of shit. I'm Grandmaster Revan, and this has been the Anonymous Republican Network. Signing off. And if you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below, and hit the bell for notification. Always live healthy, happy, and wise. I love you guys. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, Godspeed, and Democrats are still full of shit.